Caitlin Clark has set the all-time single-season assist record with 317 and counting.
So Caitlin Clark broke the all-time assist record yesterday.
Caitlin Clark just pulled off something that's never been done before in WNBA history. And get this, she did it while having one of her worst starts ever. How's that for a plot twist? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Picture this, Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation, steps onto the court against the Aces. But wait, something's off. She's scoreless in the first half. Yeah, you heard that right. Clark, the scoring machine, couldn't buy a bucket. She's 0 for 5 from the field. It's like someone hit the pause button on her game. But hold on, because this story's about to take a wild turn. Clark's not done yet, not by a long shot. You know what's crazy? This game against the Aces isn't just any game. It's a high-stakes showdown against the two-time defending champs. And Clark? She's about to do something that'll make your jaw drop. Trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. You think Clark's having a rough night? Think again. She's about to pull off something that'll have the whole arena on its feet. And get this, it all comes down to a single pass that changes everything. Picture this, it's the second quarter, and the clock's ticking down. Clark's still scoreless, but she's not letting that slow her down. She's got her eyes on something bigger. At the 4:55 mark, Clark's got the ball. She spots Kelsey Mitchell making a move. In a split second, Clark threads the needle with a perfect pass. Mitchell drives, scores, and just like that, history's made. That pass, it's Clark's 317th assist of the season. And you know what that means? She just broke the WNBA single-season assist record. The previous record, 316 assists, set by Alyssa Thomas just last year. But Clark? She's not just breaking records, she's shattering expectations. Now, let's talk about why this is such a big deal. Clark's not just any player. She's a rookie. Most players take years to reach this level. But Clark? She's doing it in her first season. It's like she showed up to the WNBA and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna rewrite the record books." No big deal. The energy in the arena? Electric. Fans are going wild. Even the opposing team can't help but be impressed. It's one of those moments where everyone knows they're witnessing something special. Clark's not just leading the league in assists, she's dominating. We're talking 8.4 assists per game. That's not just good for a rookie, that's on pace to be the highest average for any rookie in WNBA history. It's like she's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. After the game, Clark dropped some wisdom about what this all means. She said, "I think it definitely speaks to the whole entire year and how historic it has been for this league and how great the basketball has been for the league." See, Clark's not just thinking about her own achievements, she's seeing the bigger picture. This record, it's not just a number, it's a statement. Clark's showing that she's not just here to play, she's here to change the game. She's proving that rookies can come in and make an immediate impact, that records are meant to be broken, and that the future of women's basketball is brighter than ever. Clark's record-breaking assist was just the beginning. The real drama? It was about to unfold in a nail-biting second half that would push the Fever to their limits. You'd think breaking a WNBA record would be enough excitement for one game, right? Not for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. They were about to take us on a roller coaster ride that would leave fans gasping. Picture this. The Fever are down 43-35 at halftime against the Aces. Things aren't looking great. But then, something clicks. Clark, who was scoreless in the first half, suddenly catches fire. She's scoring, she's assisting, she's everywhere. In the third quarter alone, she drops 14 points. It's like someone flipped a switch, and boom, Clark is back to being Clark. The Fever start clawing their way back. Every possession feels like it could change the game. And then, early in the fourth quarter, it happens. Damiris Danta steps up and drains a three-pointer. The crowd goes wild. Why? Because that shot ties the game at 60-60. From being down at halftime to tying it up against the defending champs, that's the kind of comeback that makes you believe in miracles. But here's the thing about playing against a team like the Aces. They don't go down easy. The final moments of the game turn into a back-and-forth battle. Every basket, every defensive stop, every decision feels crucial. The Fever are fighting with everything they've got, but the Aces respond with a 9-2 run that threatens to put the game out of reach.
You know, Vegas is one of the best teams in this league, and we held them to 78 points. And then after that, she came out in the second half and was, you know, she let it go, and she was a different player. And that's, you know, I mean, she just needed a reset. I mean, she's just passionate. She's competitive. You know, she's just got to be able to move on to that next play.
And let's talk about Clark for a second. Remember how she couldn't buy a bucket in the first half? Well, she finishes the game with 18 points. That's right. All 18 of those points came after halftime. It's like she decided at halftime, okay, record's broken. Now it's time to win this game. The Fever are showing heart. They're showing grit. They're proving they can hang with the best. But sometimes, even when you give it your all, it's not quite enough. The missed free throws start to add up. Those little mistakes that you can usually get away with. Against a team like the Aces, they become game changers.
I just keep telling them, like, we're right there. You hold Vegas to 78 points. You keep them under 20 for 3 of the 4 quarters. You know, honestly, you know, we missed 9 free throws.
After the game, Coach Christie's side summed it up perfectly. That was playoff basketball out there tonight. You just can't do that with these great teams. She's right. The Fever showed they can compete at the highest level, but they also learned a hard lesson about consistency. Speaking of lessons, the Aces were about to teach one in clutch performance. You think you know pressure? Wait till you hear about the final 60 seconds of this game. The Fever had fought their way back, but the Aces weren't about to let their lead slip away that easily. With time running out, every possession became a battle. The Aces, showing why they're the defending champs, hit the Fever with a 9-2 run that threatened to put the game out of reach. But Clark and her team weren't going down without a fight. They clawed their way back, inching closer with each possession. The tension in the arena was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Fans were on the edge of their seats, holding their breath with every shot. Then, with just seconds left on the clock, it happened. The Fever had one last chance to tie the game. The ball found its way to Aaliyah Boston, their star rookie. She let fly a three-pointer that could have sent the game to overtime. The ball arced through the air, the entire arena watching its trajectory. But sometimes, even the best-laid plans don't work out. The shot missed, and with it, the Fever's chance at victory slipped away. You know what's crazy? Despite the loss, Clark still managed to put up 18 points, all in the second half. Talk about a comeback. But here's the thing. In the WNBA, individual brilliance isn't always enough. The Aces showed why they're the team to beat, with Aja Wilson putting up a monster double-double of 15 points and 17 rebounds. And Chelsea Gray? She led the Aces with 21 points, proving why she's one of the best in the game.
But I don't know, I think moving the ball a little bit better, obviously. Like, we struggled to shoot it again very well. I mean, it was definitely a tough first half, but I think just, you know, reset, go in the locker room, reset, and we're not even to the playoffs yet. I think that's what's so fun about it is you're just going to continue to see, you know, records be taken down, but also I think really good basketball.
After the game, Clark dropped some wisdom that shows just how special this league is. She said, "I think that's what is so fun about it is you're just going to continue to see records be taken down. And that's what makes it fun." See, Clark gets it. She knows she's part of something bigger, something that's constantly evolving and getting better. Coach Side summed it up perfectly when she called it playoff basketball. And you know what? She's right. This game had all the intensity, all the drama, all the heartbreak of a playoff showdown. The missed free throws, the crucial turnovers. Against a team like the Aces, those little mistakes can make all the difference. Caitlin Clark's night was a roller coaster, wasn't it? Breaking the assist record while having a scoreless first half? That's the kind of stuff legends are made of. But here's the thing. Even with Clark's heroics, the Fever couldn't seal the deal against the Aces. But don't count them out just yet. The Fever have clinched a playoff spot with a 19-19 record. They've got 2 games left, facing the Wings and the Mystics. These games, they're huge for playoff positioning. Clark's excited about how competitive the league is. She said, "I think that's what is so fun about it. You're just going to continue to see records be taken down." And you know what? She's right. Clark's rewriting history, one game at a time. And we're just getting started. The real question is, what record will she break next?